Hey Aries, how y'all doing? My wonderful Rams. Hi, it's nice to meet you. Sarah with Taisha, pulling on the cards to help you find what you seek. Yeah, doing divination to help the guide the nation, increasing your vibration, relieving your frustration. Tarot with Taisha the tarot card reader. Doing November pulls. It is now November 1st, and Spirit just told me, let's see what's coming for all my signs. So this is your reading, just doing 3 cards. Like, share, subscribe, help me get up there so I can go live, and baby, I will be happy to, get it in. I'm going in. But for now, I'm just getting started, and so I will give you just a little glimpse today for what's coming in November. And I'm using my Amazon deck that has the meanings of the cards because I'm from the show me. So, High Priestess. So I like for people, dang it, if I see it, I gotta read it. So I'm gonna pull that High Priestess out. You get a bonus card. It just happens like that sometimes. If I see it, I gotta read it. But I like this deck because for me, when I'm reading for clients, they can see it for themselves, and it's not just me interpreting the cards blind. Especially if somebody doesn't know tarot, then they're like, well, where'd she get that from? So my little cards that have the sands, let me pull that bottom. We're not going to look at the rest of them because if I see it, I got to read it. So we'll keep that one off to the side. And my Everyday Tarot book that has been through the fire, through the window, to the wall, to the window, to the wall. But I love this too because, again, it does upright and reverse. And again, I just like for people to be able to see how the cards are supposed to themselves. And then in a personal or private reading, then we can expand upon it and, pull at least 10 and, pull some oracles and all that good stuff to really get into it. But for now, I just want to do a little soft something. So here's your little soft something with your bonus card. Leave it to Aries to get a bonus card. I ain't gonna even say nothing because, baby, the Aries I know, y'all deserve that preferential treatment. No sarcasm. Like, we all deserve preferential treatment. But my Aries, I'm gonna give you what you're supposed to have, and that's just that. So we'll do a kind of combination of this reading that gives the understanding more direct, because that's just how I feel like starting. So here's where we're going, and it's funny, I say it and I'm gonna keep saying it. When I was thinking about doing these readings, I was in the car, I was driving, it's Halloween, and the streets were pretty clear this night, and for some reason, like, I just kept hearing Jill Scott, you're getting in the way of what I'm feeling, and looking at these cards, honey, but it's all right, it's gonna be okay, everything's gonna be fine. I'm here for you if you need me. So, just know, like Michael Jackson said, you are not alone. I am here with you, though we're far apart. Just real talk. Like, I'm here, you know what I'm saying? If nobody else is with you, I'm with you. Everybody needs somebody, and that's just what it is. So, let's get into the cards and see what we got cracking here. So, out the gate, I'm seeing swords. Swords. Why do you need a sword? You know what I'm saying? Before there were guns, there were swords. So swords are being yielded in these cards, and I'm going to read them to you as if I was doing a reading with you, and so the cards are facing you. And I do upright and reverse because they have different meanings depending on which way it comes. So I just like to be, as specific as we can be, where we can be, because, spiritual practices, there's so much that goes into it that's just, feeling. It's nice to be able to see something and have something to like tangibly connect to. So with all that blah blah blah, because I be talking, my husband says all the time, the talk is too much. He got a little fire in his chart too. He don't know it, but I like my fire signs. Y'all are fun. So let's get into it without there being any more a blase blah for me. So first up, and we have is in the reverse to you. So it's the 5 of Swords. In the reverse to you, it involves your throat chakra. It is Venus. Oddly enough, it does carry Aquarius energy with it. It wasn't me. The card at the bottom says no. So whatever it is, it's a no for you. When we turn it upside down to read what it says in the reverse, it says compromise, solutions to conflict, reconciliation, moving on, past resent. See what I'm saying? In the reverse. Because in the upright is conflict, battles, fighting, violence, all of these bad things. But when you see a card like this in the reverse, it means you put the swords down. Like, dude carrying his, you know what I'm saying? He ready. So when you put that in the reverse and you flip it, then you get compromise, solutions to conflict, reconciliation, moving on, past resentments. So, we're coming out of conflict. There's no more fighting, there's no more battling. A decision has been made, the lines have been drawn, and somebody somewhere is actually staying in their lane. As we all should, People have accidents when they don't stay in their lane. Just saying. Traffic up. So, that's actually good energy in the reverse. Like, truthfully, honestly, coming out of conflict. Good job. I like it. So next up, another reverse card. No. I'm sorry. It's weird because you're not here. Please like, share, and subscribe so I can actually talk to y'all and y'all can keep me on point. But nonetheless, so this one is actually upright. And this is the 3 of Pentacles in the upright. 3 of Pentacles in the upright, which is going to make sense in a minute. Okay. So in the upright, it is teamwork, collaborations, apprenticeship, focused efforts, growth, mastery, and recognition. It represents your third eye. It holds the planet of Mars, which I think is like a planet of war, but don't get me started because baby, all the astronomy and astrology I wish I really, really knew. I ain't get it there yet. But all things in God's time. So Capricorn energy. This one is a yes, and this is earth energy. So again, we got Capricorn, we got Aquarius, we got coming out of conflict and actually working together as a team. So cheesy, but yes, 2 thumbs up. Okay, I love it. And then last but not least, in the reverse, we have the Page of Swords. Most people that do tarot pages are messages, and that's good because that's what I'm looking for. What's coming in November for you, Aries. And in the reverse, okay, the energy is the root chakra. And we know, most people know trees have roots. Roots are what keep tree standing upright. So stability, you know, grounding. Whew. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. So definitely, again, there's air sign energy all up and through here. Who do you know that is a Gemini, Aries, or Gemini? Who do you know that's a Gemini, Aries? My mouth just wants to stop there, but nonetheless, Aquarius or Libra. This one is a yes. So we have a no in reverse, which is a yes. We have a yes in the upright. Then we have a yes in the reverse, which is a no. And this one is earth of air. What's really going on? So your bonus card, let's not leave her out because we need to understand it all together. And she refused to be hidden, which is awesome, because High Priestess with her BJ Blind Justice with her black and white, you know what I'm saying? She's standing in the middle of the black and white in full color. Interesting. So we are going to read it as it was placed down towards you, and that is in the reverse. So again, that's another note, which is funny. I said she's standing between the black and white according to the picture. So somebody's kind of in the middle place. We got yeses, two no's. If everything was in the upright, it would be 3 yeses and 1 no. So there's still something that's not quite in agreement. So the High Priestess, Major Arcana, represents third eye, represents the moon. A lot of people say moon is about emotions. Your emotions get triggered as the cycles of the moon change. Again, I'm not the astrologer, but I pray to learn as much as I can about as many things as I can, because I think that's good, just growth. Pisces energy, normally a yes, but in the reverse, that's a no. We've got water, and baby, in the reverse, the High Priestess brings the energy of secrets, lack of self-trust, out of touch, silence, dissonance, accepting surface knowledge. And I'm just talking about learning more as I'm recording this video, so perhaps some relevance to you. I lost my lights. Well, normally lights come on. This time the light went out. What does that mean? We'll worry about the light later. But that's crazy. We were in the light and now we're in the dark. It's deep. So, like I said, this is raw and uncut. I'm not editing and going crazy. I might change position so I can collect more light, but I just moved, so I got a lot going on. But maybe I'm not the only one who's got a lot going on. Aries. So, to the book we go with this one. And when we take this one to the book, then, okay. High Priestess. High Priestess is the female counterpoint or counterpart to the Hierophant, they say. A lot of people say she represents Libra, which is about balance, and perhaps something is out of balance. The High Priestess in the reverse says, let go of ego and fear and learn to trust your intuition. Go within and listen to your inner voice. And when I read these words, to me, it makes me understand that you cannot let other people, come in and sway you. You know what I'm saying? Like I said in the card, she is, between the light and the dark. Like, stay non-biased. There's even a little saying on the card that says, I believe I will make the right decision at the right time. So don't allow anybody to pull you one way or another, in another way that you don't want to go. Use that third eye, look within to see what's really going on outside. Within it's calm. Within there's not any forces that are pulling at us, and that is probably a really, really, really good place to be. So with all of that being said, again, the High Priestess says, let go of ego and fear. Learn to trust your intuition. Go within and listen to your inner voice. In that movie Dreamgirls, Beyonce said, listen to the song here in my heart, a melody I start but can't complete. Don't let your inner self be silenced because of somebody else's issue, problem, desire from control, or desire of control. None of that. Don't do it. Don't do that. Don't do that. So, Five of Swords in the reverse says, after a period of conflict, you are ready for change. Apologize, ask forgiveness, and make amends so that you can move on and create more fertile ground for new ideas and collaborations. So to me, that says you need some time to really, you know how when something is broken and you have like all this shattered glass and these shards, and you have to, clean up the mess, and then if you can, you have to put the pieces back together, right? So just stay in that energy of really focusing on yourself and how you want to move forward, because it sounds like there is definitely change that is amongst you, going on around you, inside you. That's your throat chakra, is the Five of Swords. Don't lose your voice to anybody, which is right on point with that song. So just stay focused. And then now coming to the Three of Pentacles. And I'm just laughing because I'm like, okay, you found the balance between some things after kind of a tug of war with somebody, and then you're getting to a place where now we can talk about working together. So the Three of Pentacles in the upright says you are collaborating with others and creating synergies to achieve big results. You balance, and there's that word again, balance. You balance the wisdom of the experts and the new ideas of the novice. I said what I said. I see what I see. From one card to another, it's just pulling it together. Maintain your balance. There have been so much, and I'm just going to say it. I don't like to do this, but I'm just going to speak my piece. There's been so much imbalance that has occurred in the past, and I don't like to talk about the past. I'm really more future focused, but sometimes you have to really take time and evaluate what you've been through to really come up with a firm plan of where you're going. And with that being said, that takes us to the Page of Swords, and this is the only card on the table that has Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. And Libra, the sign for Libra is the scales. Somebody balancing the scales, and the scales go really good with that High Priestess energy of the Justice. So you're finding your balance. Let me know. Message me. Comment. You know what I'm saying? If you want a reading, you can message me. But comment, let me know, interact with me, like, share, subscribe, so I can go live and we can really talk these things out. It's interesting energy. So let's go to what's up with this page, because he is to you sitting in the reverse. So the Page of Swords in the reverse says you are holding back from expressing your truth, especially in public forum. You prefer to express your thoughts and opinions privately or anonymously. Let go of fear and shout your message to the rooftops. Sounds like to me like you figured something out. Sounds like to me like you've had some experiences that have given you some insight, and it's probably something, because sometimes we go through things not just for ourselves, but we go through things for other people to learn from our experiences, so they don't have to either repeat that same cycle or have that negative experience that we had to learn that lesson that we learned. So I'm curious, share with me anything you want to share with me, because I definitely see somebody coming out of conflict, kind of elevating, but just being in a place where you need to remain grounded. Keep your eyes open and do not be silent. Don't be in silence. Speak your piece. But speak your piece, meaning do it peacefully. So with that being said, this is your reading for what's coming this month, Aries. And it sounds like to me like you're coming out of a dark place into the light, baby, or at least balancing things out, finding that happy place, that middle ground. And I salute that, because more of us need to be able to do that, and that means that you withstood the storm, and I love you for that. But I know that's how y'all are. So it's Tara with Taisha. Until next time, peace.